I mean, they feasted in the Bible, right? That was one of the...
Who?
What's up? Yeah. You? All right. You having a good day? Okay. What's up, YouTube? Daisy Rose here, and I'm outside. As you can see, it's a very dull and cold day, but we are warm and fuzzy on the inside. And if you're not warm and fuzzy on the inside, you're going to be feeling warm and fuzzy on the inside at the end of this video, because I made this video specifically for you, to make you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside, because I know it's okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. I know that the winter months usually brings a lot of like sadness and dreariness. Like the sun is not shining like it usually shines in the sky. The nighttime is not twinkling like it usually twinkles in the night, which is not true. I actually think the nighttime twinkles a little bit more twinkly. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm making this video because I know that there are a lot of people who suffer with like sad feelings during the winter. Not everyone maybe suffers from like seasonal depression, but I know that the winter months can bring like sadness. People aren't as upbeat, people aren't as happy during the winter. I'm at the park right now, there's nobody here. People are at home, and I love the winter. Like, I genuinely love the winter months. I love when like November, December, January, February rolls around, because I don't know, I guess I'm just one of the few people who like really appreciate when the weather starts to cool down, when it starts to get darker earlier, when the really nice things about the cold season come that you can't really enjoy during the winter. And so today I'm gonna make this video to share my joy, to share my perspective, and hopefully give somebody a perspective change. And at the end of this video, you guys will have 9 things to meditate on, 9 things to think about, 9 things to enjoy, 9 things to look forward to this winter. Because without further ado, here are 9 reasons why you shouldn't feel so down this winter.
Yeah.
Reason number 1, okay? Winter, with the winter brings the opportunity for us to do a lot of self-reflection, right? Winter time means more time inside, which means more time to do a lot of the inner work and self-reflection that isn't typically done in the summer. And I know some of you guys may be thinking like, Daisy, that's not fun, like that's not exciting, I don't want to do that. But some of you guys need that. Some of you guys really need that. Like, some of you guys really need to sit down with yourself and heal. Some of you guys need to go through the trauma, the toxicity that you experienced, that you maybe participated in during the summer, and unpack that and heal that. Like, and you don't get to do that when you're running around everywhere up in Miami, half naked, jumping around, you know, doing things in the summer that you do in the summer. When you are forced to be with yourself, when you are forced to be inside, when you're forced to be with yourself, when you're forced to do the things that you kind of are able to avoid more in the summer, growth, healing, and restoration happens, baby. So be happy, because reason number 1 is, in the wintertime, you are able to do the work that you can't do on yourself in the summer. So then by the time the next summer rolls around, you'll be an even better version of yourself. This is the time to grind. When no one's looking at you, no one's paying attention, everybody's in their own little cocoon. This is when you put pedal to the metal. This is when you work. This is when you heal, so that when the summertime comes, you're ready for the summer, okay? You're welcome. Reason number 2 that you shouldn't be feeling down this winter is because people are nicer in the winter. I think there's an actual study on this. Like, studies show that in the wintertime, people are like kinder, people are nicer. You know, you might get a little bit, if you're a waiter, waitress, you might get a little bit of an extra tip during these months, you know what I mean? Because people are feeling that. There's something in the air, right, that happens during these October, November, December, January, February months. People just are nicer. People are more kind. People soften up a little bit. There's something about the heat that just makes people angry. You know what I mean? Trust me, I know. And I think when the weather cools down a little bit, when the temperature drops a little bit, so do the tempers of the people around you. And that's always nice. You know, you may be feeling less likely to go off on your neighbor. You're less likely to go off on the person next to you. When it's freezing cold outside, who has time to go off on the person next to you that almost cut you off on the road? There are more important things to worry about, like not hydroplaning off the road because there's like ice on the ground or something, you know what I mean? So you're more likely to be nice, you're more likely to let it slide. And that is something that I think we can all be grateful for, because who doesn't like being treated with kindness, and who doesn't like being kind? Unless you're like a monster. I feel like most people really appreciate being treated kindly, and I think that's something that you can look forward to this winter. So don't be sad. Turn your phone upside down. Reason number 3, of course, the holidays. And I really want to preface this by saying, like, I know that a lot of people go through sadness and depression during this time because the holidays brings back memories of maybe a loved one that passed during this time, or the holidays may bring back memories that aren't very favorable. And I want to first express my sympathy, and I want to first express my understanding of that perspective, and my understanding that, like, the holidays is not always like a happy point for people. The holidays isn't always something that brings like cheer and merry. The holidays isn't always something that makes people feel good. And especially for people who like lost people around this time, it could bring feelings of like sadness and despair. And I want to be sensitive to that as well. Like, I understand and I see you. I don't think for even a second that I don't see those people, because I see you. And if that's you, I understand and I know. And I want to offer you this. I feel as though, especially like for people who maybe lost family members around this time, or something happened around this time that like reminds you of it, I feel like unless you take a hold of your life and you control your life will control you. Unless you take a hold of your circumstances and you control your circumstances will always control you. And we cannot necessarily avoid negative things, but we can change our perspective. And one of the things that I heard from somebody in my life, a friend of mine who lost somebody around this time, he's a really happy, jolly guy, right? But around this time, I think he lost a parent. And one of the things he told me was how he deals with it is during this time, instead of like being sad and stuff like that, like him and his family, they remember like the beautiful things about this person. They have a tradition, or like a family tradition, where like they talk about good things and they do things that make them remember them in a positive light. They turned, right, what the devil wanted to use as a sore point and as a wound for every single holiday season to steal their cheer, to make them not be merry when this is the time to be merry, okay? And they turned that on its head. And instead of being sad and in despair during this holiday season, they made it a point to not only celebrate this holiday season and be happy and cheerful during this season, but take the sadness and take the memories that may be associated, the negative memories that may be associated with this time, and turn them into positive memories, turn them into positive traditions. And I think that's beautiful. And I think that, that's something that some of you guys who may deal with like sad feelings during this time because you maybe lost somebody, that's something that you can incorporate. Or if maybe this time reminds you like of a traumatic season of your life, let's say you went through like a trauma or something in the winter time that like brings the memory back every year, don't let the devil continue to have that kind of a grip on your mind. With the power of the Most High God, I take that hold that the enemy has over your mind right now and I throw it over the fence. It's gone. And I'm telling you right now, this is what I want you to do. From now on, instead of allowing this negative event to be like a cloud over you every winter, I want you every single year to remember and celebrate and be happy and be cheerful because of how much you've grown, because of how far you've gotten from that place. All right. It may not have even been that long since it happened. Right. But where you are now is not where you were whenever that traumatic happened. Where you were now is not where you were whenever that sad thing happened or that bad thing happened. You are in a different place now. You've grown. There's something in your life that has changed for the better. And I want you every single year to remember and reminisce and even write it down how much growth, how much healing, how much progress you've made since you've gone through that trauma, or since you've gone through that sad thing that brings back memories every Christmas, every holiday. And eventually you'll get to a place where you don't even remember it anymore. You won't even be sad during the holidays anymore because you will have come so far that this cloud will no longer have an effect over you, that this cloud won't even come. That one year, I promise you, if you do this, there will be a year that the holidays roll around where you will not even feel that heaviness anymore. You will just be happy. You'll see the lights, you'll see like dancing, you'll be merry, you'll be prancing with Dasher and Dancer and Connor and Vixen, Cupid and I don't know, how does that song go? But do you recall the most famous reindeer? You'll be singing, you'll be happy. So I just want to go ahead and start with that because I recognize and I acknowledge that the holidays aren't always a happy point for everybody. But baby, I want you to take hold of that and control that. Take the control away from the thing that's taking control over you and making you not to be yourself during what's supposed to be a happy, merry time, because these are the holidays. Okay? You get October. If you like Halloween, then I guess do you. Then November, we got Thanksgiving. We get to feast. It's like the one time of the year that you get an excuse to feast. All right, you can feast. You can be a glutton for a day. I don't know if I should say that because really we shouldn't be a glutton. Like, we shouldn't make that a habit. But I mean, they feasted in the Bible, right? That was one of the... What's up? Yeah. You? Alright. You having a good day? Why? Yeah, it's cold. Yeah. Alright. That was reason number 3. Be happy, be merry. It's the holidays. You get Thanksgiving, and then after Thanksgiving, December, you get Christmas, which is the best holiday of all. The best holiday of all is Christmas. So there's no reason for you to be sad, no reason for you to be down, no reason for you to be depressed. Pick your head up. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Pick your head up and be happy and be merry, because Jesus died. He was the gift to the earth. All right? God's greatest gift to the earth. I mean, no, it's not his real birthday. I know somebody's going to come in the comments and be like, oh, he wasn't even born that day. He wasn't even born. Shh. We all know that he wasn't born that day. That's not what's important. The date is irrelevant to the celebration of Christmas. Okay, I just want to go ahead and make this be known right now. We celebrate Christmas because of God's gift to the earth through Christ Jesus' birth. That's why we celebrate Christmas. It's really hard to pinpoint the day, right? Just like somebody who may be adopted or like abandoned at birth, they pick a day that they want to celebrate their birthday, and that's what we celebrate. We don't celebrate the date. The date is irrelevant. We celebrate the meaning, the gift that Christ was to the earth. That's why we celebrate Christmas. And that's why it is a reason for you to be merry and happy. And if you don't believe in that, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ is coming back soon. Repent and believe in him, because he loves you and I love you too. And I want you to be able to celebrate Christmas in its fullness, in the fullness of what it's about, because it's about more than just Santa Claus and eggnog, baby. It's about God's gift to the earth, Christ Jesus. Yeah. Okay, reason number 4 that you should not be feeling so down this Christmas. Reason number 4 for you to be happy. Reason number 4 for you to pick your head up, not be so sad, not be so dreary, not be so down. Look up, child. Reason number 4 that you should look up is because in the wintertime, you can dress better. Like, it is a proven fact. I'm pretty sure there's no study on this, but I'm like, I can prove this. I can prove this. It is a fact that in the wintertime, you will look better. Maybe not your body because no one can really see it, but you have the opportunity to dress better. Like in the summertime when it's hot, you can't really dress. You know what I mean? Like, because if you put too much on, you get hot, you get sweaty, and it's not cute, and you got to take all of it off, and you can't really put outfits together. You know what I mean? Like, let me give you an example. This is like, I'm like really chill right now. Like, let me show you guys a fit. Let me just stop talking and give you proof. Look at the material. I'm not even trying right now. Let me get y'all a little close up, because I don't know if y'all can really see. Like, I don't know if y'all can really see what I'm working with. Okay, so we got the sweater. I'm comfortable. I'm cozy. I feel good. I got the sweater, and then I got the blue jeans. Okay, nothing light, but we got the detail there. A little bit of detail for your girl. And then we got some superstar shoes, because I'm a superstar. You better recognize. And this is just a basic fit. This is not even like a cute. It's not even like she put it on. This is just like chill. She out here. She going to run some errands, and she look good. She look cool. But I can't wear this in the winter. I probably have to take this sweater off, put on a flimsy old t-shirt, take off my jeans, put on something light like some leggings, and then some flip-flops. Ugh. You know what I mean? That's boring. In the winter, you can really dress. You can put it on. You can put it on in the winter in a way that you can't really put it on in the summer. So, period. Reason number 5 is kind of tied into reason number 4, but I'm gonna make it its own separate point, because that's how much I value this. Fuzzy socks. That's it. That's the end of the video. I love fuzzy socks so much, okay? And I don't even think that people appreciate, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad when I think about the amount of people who've been gifted fuzzy socks for like Christmas or something, playing white elephant, and they've been gifted fuzzy socks and they throw it away. Oh, shoot. I don't know if people like just haven't really gave them a chance. And I don't know, I love comfort. I love to be comfortable. Anything that makes me just feel snuggly and like puggly and warm, I love. And I love fuzzy socks. Honestly, like you can only really enjoy these in the winter. Like, it's the little things. Like, sometimes some of y'all are sad because you don't know how to appreciate the little things in life. Sometimes when you learn how to find joy, like finding joy in the little things in life is really the key. It's really the key to your happiness. I really want you to try that. And so go out and get some fuzzy socks, man. You're not going to be able to enjoy them in a few months. So get some right now. Get your favorite colors. maybe some patterns. I have so many fuzzy socks. If I was at home, I would show y'all, but I'm not. So y'all just gonna have to take my word for it. But they're awesome. And the next time, maybe if you're lucky enough to be gifted a pair of fuzzy socks from like Secret Santa or White Elephant, for the love of all that is good and holy, don't throw them away. What are you doing? Don't throw them away. Oh. Fuzzy socks. Okay, it's getting dark, so I need to hurry up and I need to do this fast. So the next thing, I think this is number 5 or 6. I don't know, I lost count. The next reason why you shouldn't be so down this winter is because of all the pretty lights. Pretty lights. What's that song? Flashing lights, lights, lights. I don't know. There is just something about the lights. I don't know, Christmas lights, they just... I love a good light show. I love driving through my city and seeing all the pretty lights that you only get to see during this time of year. There are so many. I mean, you can literally drive to places where it's like dedicated to just lights. There are like cities and like little like drive-through things. Like, I don't know if y'all have them in your like where y'all live, but like towns where during the Christmas holidays it's like a light town and you drive through and it's just beautiful, like the most amazing light shows y'all ever saw. And there's just something about light. I mean, light, literally light, the light of the world. Like, light brings joy, it brings happiness. And there's just something about the lights that come around during the holidays, the fireworks on New Year's, the Christmas lights, Thanksgiving. You already know at November 1st is really when the lights start going up, okay? And it's just amazing. It's what a time. And so next time you go outside and you see a pretty light, I want you to be happy. I want you to take that as a sign that God is winking at you and he's telling you, babe, pick your head up and don't be sad. Look at these pretty lights. May the light of the lights that you see outside translate to the light that you feel inside, and be happy. Be happy. Reason number 8 why you shouldn't be sad this winter is because of nostalgic movies. Every single holiday season during the winter, starting from November 1st, you start seeing like the movies and shows come back that you don't see any, like they will bring out all the classics because that's what we love. And a lot of the best like holiday movies, holiday TV shows, like they don't really make them now like they used to, right? And so this is the time of year where they bring out all the classics. I'm talking about the SpongeBob Christmas episode. I'm talking about Chowder. If you watch Chowder, I'm a Gen Z, so some of y'all may not relate to what I'm saying, but like Chowder comes back during this time because Chowder has some really good Christmas holiday episodes. And I mean, oldies, stuff that's older than that. I'm just saying what's coming to my mind. But like Home Alone and stuff, like you start seeing stuff like that on TV and like life just starts getting really good. I don't know if you guys experience nostalgia a lot, but it's one of those feelings that's so hard to explain, so hard to pinpoint, but when you feel it, it's like you just want to capture that feeling in a bottle and like be in it forever. I love that feeling of nostalgia and like being reminded of like happier, simpler times of my life. And it's not even just like if you're from a different generation than me, like I'm sure that you can relate to this because they bring back all the classics. I'm just talking about the ones that maybe people from my generation will be able to relate to. But like Cartoon Network, Disney, if you watch that, some people are weird about that, but whatever, you know what I mean? My point is, the nostalgia is like on 10. My video keeps cutting off and there's like weird people walking around, so I'm about to wrap this video up. Nostalgic movies, love that. We love that. And the last but not least point for why you shouldn't feel so down during this winter is because of warm drinks. I know that some of you guys watching, you love a cold cup of hot chocolate. A cold cup of hot chocolate? I'm obviously cold right now. I don't know why I decided to do this outside, but I'm sticking to it and I'm committing to it and I'm sticking my heels in because I'm committed to this video. And you know what? We love the cold. After this video, we gonna talk about how much we love the cold. We're gonna think about how much we love the cold. We're gonna live the cold. Because when you run towards the cold runs away from you. So that's why I'm out here. But I know that you love a hot cup of hot chocolate. Who doesn't love a hot cup of hot chocolate? And who drinks that in the summer? Nobody. If you love a good chocolate bar, then I know chocolate bar. If you love a good chocolate bar, subscribe. What? Subscribe, like this video, and share for how much you love chocolate bars, okay? If you love a good chocolate bar, I know you love a good cup of hot chocolate, but you can't drink that in the summer. So you can only drink that in the winter. Even goes for coffee. Like if you're a coffee drinker, it's really hard to enjoy a hot cup of coffee in the summer because it's like, dang, it's already hot and I gotta drink this coffee. Now I gotta get iced coffee, which is not, it don't hit like how hot coffee does. I don't know. Depends on who you are. Some people love iced coffee. I personally feel like nothing hits like a hot cup of hot cocoa. Nothing hits like a hot cup of hot coffee. And so if I were you, I wouldn't be sad because guess what? This is like the only time of the year where you can enjoy those things. If you like this video, if this video made you happy, if this video gave you a reason to be more cheerful during the winter, winter, then save this video, because I want you to reference this. And anytime you feel sad, come back to this video, and then you'll just immediately have 9 things that you can like be happy about and be cheerful about during this winter season. And subscribe for more videos like this, for more content like this, for more inspiration, for more talks, for more love, for more happiness, for more cheer. Because you know me, I'm a merry, cheerful girl. And if you want to join the Daisy world, then you'll just be living the same merry, cheerful life that I am. Okay? So I love you with the love of Christ. Subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.